Hello, buddy. It's Zachariah. As many of you know, I am dedicating my running to promote police officers, firefighters, and U.S. Border Patrol members whose life in line of duty in 2020. And unfortunately, I'm running for another Customs and Border Protection officer who has passed away. And so I'm running for Officer Jose A. Santana. He worked with the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, Customs and Border Protection, and Incentive Office of Field Operations, and Incentive Watch was December 2nd, 2020. He lost his life after contracting COVID-19 while on duty at the Laredo Port of Entry in Laredo, Texas. He was 45 years old at the time of his passing and served 18 years in law enforcement. 12 years were with the Customs and Border Protection. He previously served 6 years with the Laredo Police Department, and he leaves behind a wife, parents, a daughter, and siblings. Tonight I'll be running with the blue line flag in his honor. I'll be doing 7 laps around the track at my school, which is the equivalent of a mile in his honor. I'll be doing 10 by 4 U.S. Customs and Border Protection runners who are coming out to support their fallen brother. We're also by the U.S. Customs and Border Protection bringing 3 cruisers as well. So U.S. Customs and Border Protection came outside and supported their fallen brother here tonight. Even though it seems like it's me and 4 other people running, at the same time, there's even more than that, and that's all the fallen I have ran for. I know they're arming in spirit tonight, including fallen officer Jose A. Santana. Before everyone starts, I'm going to a quick prayer in honor of his whole family and department, through the hard that I'm going through, and then I'll be on my way.
For those that are tuning in tonight, Zachariah running his first of 2 miles this evening to honor 2 heroes lost in line of duty this first mile in honor of fallen officer Jose A. Santana. He worked with the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, Customs and Border Protection. He's in a watch December the 2nd, 2020, tragically lost his life after contracting COVID-19 while in the line of duty. He was 45 years old, served 18 years in law enforcement, his last 12 with the Customs and Border Protection, Office of Field Operations, his prior 6 with the Laredo Police Department in Texas. Leaves behind a wife, a daughter, parents, 2 siblings. We are always so appreciative of the various local agencies that continually come out and help honor our fallen heroes alongside of Zachariah. Helping to honor fallen officer Jose Santana today, we got many members of the U.S. Customs and Border Protection here to honor one of their own fallen Customs and Border Protection officers. Patrolling behind Zachariah are 3 members of the U.S. Customs and Border Protection. Running with Zachariah, 3 members as well of the U.S. Customs and Border Protection. Again, we're all here today to honor fallen officer Jose A. Santana. Once again, he worked with the U.S. Department of Homeland Security's Customs and Border Protection Office of Field Operations. End of watch December the 2nd, 2020. Tragically lost his life after contracting COVID-19 while on duty at the Laredo Port of Entry in Laredo, Texas. 45 years old, was an 18-year veteran of law enforcement, leaves behind a wife, a daughter, parents, and 2 siblings. Zachariah completing his 2nd of 7 laps to honor this hero tonight. For every mile that Zachariah completes, he carries with him a unique flag, each flag sent to the family of the hero that he runs to honor. This flag, this blue line flag, is actually going to be presented immediately following this run to the Orlando port director, who actually worked with Officer Santana and will be ensuring that it gets to his family. If you'd like information on how you can be part of this mission, please visit running4heroes.org. I'm going to go silent starting on this next lap. I'm going to remain silent for the duration of the run as we reflect on the life of this hero tonight, fallen officer Jose Santana. Our prayers are with the Santana family, everybody with the U.S. Customs and Border Protection, mourning the loss of another one of their fallen heroes tonight. And in particular, our prayers tonight go out to Officer Santana's wife, his daughter, his parents, as well as his 2 siblings. We hope this run brings you comfort and peace as we never forget the 18 years of service of Officer Jose Santana. Zachary, any final words for the family? Fallen Officer Jose Santana.
After fallen, Officer Jose A. Santana's whole family, and everybody with the U.S. Customs and Border Protection, U.S. Department of Homeland Security, Office of Field Operations, hail through this hard time. Laredo, I know, is a big base for the U.S. Department of Homeland Security and the U.S. Customs and Border Protection. It's close to the Mexican border, and there's an airport there too. I know we've lost 2 or 3 Laredo Customs and Border Protection officers this year from COVID-19. So I know people in Laredo's been having a pretty bad year, and knowing that the U.S. Customs and Border Protection are a special part of our law enforcement, I know they all go through some sorrow, and they need to have some comfort, even if they did not know this fallen hero. Because if they look at the U.S. Department of Customs and Border Protection, I know they all stick together as a family. I know that the person I'll be presenting the flag to give to the family as soon as possible is the port director of MCO, Orlando International Airport, which is my home airport. We'll be presenting that flag to him in just a minute. He actually knew Officer Santana as well. After we do the ceremony, I'll be doing a quick moment of silence as well for 18 seconds, each second dedicating 1 year he served with the U.S. Customs and Border Protection and with the Laredo Police Department as well. But before I do, I'm going to present the flag to him so he can get to the family as quick as possible in Laredo. In honor of Officer Jose A. Santana and all of the legacy he left behind, and all of the amazing things he did toward his community, to his whole family, and to everybody at the U.S. Customs and Border Protection, the hard year you guys are going through with COVID-19 has been very stressful, I bet, without a doubt. And I just hope that knowing you knew Officer Santana, this flag that you sent to them brings them comfort and as much as possible. I also know you're there with me tonight. Thank you very much for supporting wonderful brothers that you actually do as well.
On behalf of the men and women of U.S. Customs and Border Protection, the men of the Laredo Field Office, where I work, I want to thank you for this beautiful gesture that you do. I want to thank you for the wonderful work that you do supporting law enforcement and first responders throughout the nation.
Thank you guys very much for joining me in this run tonight. I know that everybody here that works with the U.S. Customs and Border Protection are going through a hard time and need comfort, especially the port director I presented the flag to because he knew Officer Santana. So I hope this run just gave as much comfort as possible to the family and department and all of his friends that he made along the way. If y'all like joining the 18-second moment of silence, each second dedicating 1 year he served in law enforcement, and each second dedicating one amazing thing he did during his life as well. Please do, because during this 18 seconds, you don't know how much it will bring to the family. You do not know how much comfort it'll give to the family, even though I know all of you, they will not be able to see you doing moment of silence. I know they'll be smiling if you do join me in this next 18 seconds for him and to bring his legacy on. Thank you very much for joining me at the moment of silence. Like I said, the families will be smiling if you did join me during that 18-second moment of silence for him. We have one more run to do tonight, and it's for a fallen firefighter. Please stay tuned for that run. It'll mean so much to the family and his community if you do join me during that next run. I know he was a chief, so I know he left behind lots of legacy. So please stay tuned for that run. Once again, thank you for watching. Have a great night, and I pray God blesses you all.